Thank you for participating in our 2024 WhistleStop Candidate Hobnob. By purchasing a video interview, you have allowed our chamber to educate the citizens of Polk County about the upcoming election and the issues and candidates on the ballot. Thank you. Since your campaign has purchased this video interview, the Florida Division of Elections does require you to disclose that fact with the following statement.
Sure. This is a political advertisement paid by me, Melony Bell, Republican candidate for Polk County Supervisor of Elections.
Perfect. Let's get started. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Yeah. First of all, I'd like to thank you for doing the video and also putting on WhistleStop, informing voters of who the candidates are and who they should choose to vote for. But my name is Melony Bell, and I'm a native actually of Winter Haven, Florida. Was born in Winter Haven many, many years ago, and live in Polk County, lived in Fort Meade most of all of my life. I'm married to my husband, Robbie, which is a beekeeper. We own a small business. We do send bees all over the nation for pollination. And we also have 2 adult daughters, 2 son-in-laws, and 2 granddaughters. So I'm very invested in the county. I started out years ago in public servant as a city commission. I served on the city commission for 14 years. During that time, I was mayor 4 times during that time, and then ran for county commission, served 8 years, and then ran for a state legislator of the House of Representatives, District 49. So I've had many years in serving the constituents of Polk County.
Perfect. What is the biggest opportunity you see in the potential of this new role?
Okay. Well, the reason I decided to run for supervisor of elections, you're hearing a lot about election integrity issues throughout the nation. And I just want to be a huge footprint in Polk County. We have 80 people a day moving into the county. So we want to make sure that we get everybody registered to vote. As you know, our forefathers and or mothers died for our right to vote, to have the freedom. So I want to make sure that we educate not only just the new citizens that's moving into the county, but also students. But a large population of our veterans are not even registered to vote. So that's just very important that we not only get people to register, but also get them out to vote. As you know, we have a very low turnout here in Polk County.
Awesome. Well, that ties into our third question. What are your top 2 or 3 priorities if elected?
Well, that was one. Also, ensuring that when people do go vote, that their vote counts. A lot of people say, well, I'm just one of thousands, but every vote does count. If you don't realize it, there have been, municipalities here in Polk County that had to do a coin toss because it was even. And so they, in their charter, it says, let's do the coin toss of who wins. But another thing is making sure that our voter rolls are cleaned out, people that have moved out of the county, and also the ones that are deceased, that we make sure that, that everybody that is voting, that's cleaned out. And then also making sure that only U.S. citizens are allowed to vote.
Perfect. What do you consider the biggest challenge of the position you are running for?
I think, this is a huge county, over 2,000 square miles, as you've heard, we're the size of Rhode Island, and making sure that throughout the county, not just in certain areas, but the whole county knows about the Supervisor of Elections office and what the services are, that they can, be able to obtain those services, and just not in one little section of the county.
Perfect. And our final question, why should voters choose you over another candidate?
Thank you. It's a great question. As I told you earlier, I come from city, county, and state government. I worked in state government actually 30 years for Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles, and retired from that many, many years ago. My business is in, my degree is in business and leadership. Uh, I bring a different perspective to Polk County. I've served in capacities of all of those roles, but also I've been involved with the chambers. The chambers are very important in this county. I was served in leadership Bartow, leadership 8, then went on and served in leadership Polk. And then I also started leadership classes in Fort Meade for our youth and adults. So I realized, how important it is. But I have that connection with our local delegation and also city commissioners and county commissioners. I have the relationships that I will be able to work with them across the county. And also working with Tallahassee, working to make sure that good bills are passed, that we keep election integrity at the forefront, and making sure, like I said earlier, that all legal citizens are allowed to vote.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank
Thanks
you
so
so much for sitting down and doing this with us.